right, let's check out Chapter 12, the 900 Block of Willow. His father parks the clunker and they sit in the front seat having lunch. Donald has given much thought to the lunch. On an ordinary day, he might have packed a peanut butter and banana sandwich and a pack of M&Ms and a strawberry Twinkie. But that is not what a mailman would eat. So he made himself a sandwich of Lebanon bologna and cheese and lettuce and pickle chips and mustard. For dessert, he chose an apple. He wants to bring coffee in the thermos jug, but his mother would only allow decaffeinated iced tea. It's the best lunch he's ever had. Sitting in clunker 4 with his dad, pith helmet and leather bag waiting in the back seat, he pours an iced tea into the red plastic cup and pretends it's coffee. He eats half his sandwich, 2 bites of an apple, and a sip of iced tea. As he opens the door, his father said, "Where are you going?" "Back to work," says Donald. He can't wait. He's too excited to eat. "Close the door. Relax," says his father. "You don't just wolf down your lunch and run off. Lunchtime is not for eating. A working man needs a break." Donald closes the door. He sits back. He folds his arms. He looks at the ceiling. He whistles. His father laughs. "Are you relaxing?" "Yep." "Well, we don't just relax. We talk, too. We have a chat." "What do we chat about?" "Anything we want." Donald doesn't have to think long. "Dad," he says, "do you think it's going to snow?" "Someday, sure, next winter. But not today. We got a warm day in April here." "Oh," says Donald. "How about rain?" Mr. Zinkoff looks at the sky. "Doesn't look like it." "Hail?" Donald says hopefully. "Sorry." Donald punches the seat cushion. "Phooey!" To Donald, one of the best things about being a mailman is that you have to deliver the mail in spite of snow, rain, hail, and for all he knows, tidal waves and tornadoes. In fact, it was on a day when he saw his father come home with icicles hanging from his earmuffs that he decided he wanted to be a mailman. He watched his father shake the snow and ice from himself, and he said, "Wow, Dad, was it hard?" He has never forgotten the answer. His father picked an icicle from his hat, stuck it in his mouth like a toothpick, and said, "Nah, no problem, piece of cake." From that day on, when he sees stormy weather out the classroom window, he thinks of his dad trudging heroically through the blizzard saying, "Piece of cake, piece of cake." The night before, Donald went to bed, fervently wishing for a blizzard the next day. When he awoke, he ran to the window and was met by pure sunshine. He searched the sky and ground for evidence of bad weather, but could not find so much as a solitary hailstone. "But you know," says his father, "weather isn't the only thing you have to worry about." "It's not?" "No way. There's biting dogs and wild cats. There's banana peels you can slip on. There's turtles you can trip over and break your nose. There's rhinos." Donald boggles. "Rhinos?" "Sure. Who says a rhino can't escape from the zoo and show up on your mail route? Do you know of any law that says that can't happen?" Donald couldn't think of a single law against it. "I guess not," he says. His father nods. "There you go. It's a dangerous world out there. A mailman has more than just snow and rain to deal with." Donald beams. "Yahoo!" He looks out the window, relieved to know that the world is not as safe as it appears to be. "Is lunchtime over yet, Dad?" Mr. Z consults his watch. Almost just enough time to talk about the waiting man. Donald stares. "Huh?" "The waiting man. You'll see him in the next block. The 900 block, 924 Willow. You can see him in the window behind the mailbox." Donald is intrigued. "Is he waiting for the mail?" "No. He's waiting for his brother. I hear he's been waiting for him for 32 years. His brother went away to fight in the Vietnam War and was MIA and never came back." Donald senses a sadness somewhere in the distance. "What's MIA?" "Missing in action. It means they're pretty sure he was killed, but they can't find his body." "Are you pretty sure, Dad?" His father looks out the window. He nods slowly. "I'm pretty sure." "Isn't the waiting man pretty sure?" "I guess not." 32 years. Donald cannot imagine it. Donald can't wait more than 32 seconds for anything. Of course, a brother isn't just anything. 32 years. Would he wait that long for a brother? Would he wait that long for Polly? His father claps his hands. "Okay, enough of this chit-chat. Time to hit the trail. Let's go. People are waiting for their mail." Donald scrambles into the back seat. He straps on the bag, plunks on his helmet, and hits the sidewalk. As it turns out, no escaped rhinos are out and about on this particular day. No turtles either, not even a banana peel. But Donald does see the waiting man. He's a face in the window next to the numbers white against the brick, 924. He appears to be wearing pajamas. His white hair is thick around his ears and wispy on top. He is looking up the street in the direction that Donald came from. When Donald stands on the top step, he is close enough to reach out and touch the window. But the waiting man does not turn, does not seem to know Donald is there. He merely stares, unblinking, up the street. Donald watches the waiting man for much longer than he realizes. He does not move away until, in his own mind, he has waited longer than he ever waited for anything in his life. He is at the next house before he realizes he has forgotten something. He rushes back to deliver 924 its letter. The waiting man is still there. Several houses later, Donald hears someone behind him calling, "Mailman! Oh, mailman!" He turns. He has to lift his head to see out from under the brim of the pith helmet. A white-haired lady in a mint green dress is standing on the step waving her letter. She is surrounded by a four-legged aluminum walker. She's smiling at him. "Thank you, mailman," she calls. Donald calls back, "You're welcome." He stands at attention and salutes her. Shortly after that comes a moment Donald has not expected. He reaches into the bag and feels nothing but leather. He takes it off and puts it on the sidewalk and peers into it. Nothing. Empty. He has delivered his 100 letters. Many times he has imagined the start of Take Donald Zinkoff to Work Day. Never has he imagined the end of it. Clunker 4 grumbles at the curb. "Workday's over," calls Dad. "Time to go home." Reluctantly, Donald drags the bag to the car. He gets in. He does not take off the helmet. His father gives him a day's pay. He puts it in his pocket without looking at it. He cries all the way home.